Hello, and welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural. Alcohol consumption has been going on for way too long already. Viewer discussion is merely suggestion. And let's see if I roll for TPK today or not. Luckily, I roll low. How you guys doing tonight? Everybody good?
Yeah, you scared me right there for a second, but we are good.
I legit rolled a 5.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, we're rolling?
I rolled to see if it was a TPK tonight, but I rolled low as
oh,
usual.
can I use Silvery Barb against that?
Wait, what?
Against a fight.
We rolled low.
I rolled low. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, you can if it makes me re-roll, sure, use it.
Can I aid?
Go for it. Let's see
Do
what
you
I
get
get.
can he roll with an advantage if I do?
All right. I won't tell you what this one is, so you know it's got to be something interesting.
Oh no.
Anyways, how are you guys doing tonight? Sorry about the late start, as usual. Welcome to the stream.
As usual.
See, it says in common.exe, but it's really just gummy.exe. It just stopped working.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the lateness. I got stuck in football traffic.
Not practice, traffic. So, we're already behind, so let's try to jump into it. Let's get caught up on what happened last time. I know where we left off was at the orphanage, but what happened before that? I know you guys did some looking around, right? And some shopping?
Yeah, I went to go sell this apparent magic watch I had with me this whole time that I don't remember where I got. And then we bought some bread, saw a spy, and acted like an idiot, and went to the orphanage.
He looked at
Wow,
me,
that was a great 3 hours.
I looked at him, and I looked at him, and he looked at me.
I'm just making myself a little smaller so I fit a little better on there. Okay, there we go. I had to move away from the camera a little bit, guys. Sorry. All right. Well, and then the orphanage was kind of fun. Currently, Groger is smothered in children. It's World War children right now.
He's drowning.
Yep.
It's World War C.
World War C. Yep.
He'll never be heard from again. Guess I gotta roll a new character.
We gotta
He comes
excavate
out,
him.
just bones. They're actually piranhas.
Like the arm's there, and you start pulling on it, the rest is just bone.
Oh no!
I feel like you just touch it and he just fades to dust.
Yeah. And the swarm is like, it's not just, it's like what is it, like the
Like a
WB
freaking piranha
or
or something.
Smoke. Yeah, you see like just the smoke, like an arm or leg coming out every once in a while, like Taz.
Oh my
Like
god.
Tasmanian, yeah. So they just like, zzz, and they just disappear. Yeah. That joke
Just
went
think
on.
of those beetles from the Mummy, or those scarab beetles.
Oh
that
my
just-
god, I hated that. I hated that.
Amazing.
Effing
Sad but
hated
true.
that. Ugh.
Effing.
Ugh. I hated the
Okay,
movie.
so as Groger is under a sea of children, what do you do?
We were talking
What-
to the
what is-
matron, right?
Well, you came here just to say hi for some reason, and
We were waiting
see how
for
the children were
Tulane to
doing.
finish with the services and whatever, so she's free and we can grab lunch or something.
okay.
And we had time to kill, so like, hey, let's go visit the orphanage. It's right in front of the church.
Okay. What were you waiting for Tulane for again for the service? You were gonna ask her something, or I can't remember.
Well, I mean, I'm staying
did
here.
you just
I'm
want to-
just waiting
did
on
you
my
just wanna-
sister to
Yeah.
meet up
To
and talk
say his
more.
goodbyes.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Well, I was just curious, like, because I couldn't remember. That's all. Wasn't saying you had to justify it. Just didn't know. Okay, so we can say you spent ample time with the children waiting for the church bells. Oh, that's right. I actually remember the
Yep,
church bells went
instead
off
of the
last
church
minute.
bells,
Remember?
yes. Mhm.
Yeah. So that meant that you could probably
Oh.
make your way over there.
For whom this bell tolls.
Dang. See, now you come up with the stream titles.
I didn't know. that was a delayed response.
Yeah.
It's was like,
All right.
the laugh track. Like, oh shit.
All right.
Oh, there's definitely a
So-
lag here. And are you
so-
okay?
No. That's a short answer.
Yeah, I think there's a
Um,
lag for sure.
So the bell
Mhm.
went off,
Oh.
which means it's time to get to Lane.
Hmm.
Should we pull Grogor out of there?
You can certainly try.
Out of that,
That's it. That's a high DC. Let me tell you.
Might be a
mean,
foot sticking out or something.
when you consider it's
You can
Gomo
grab-
and Lily. Remember
High
all the
DC.
times that Gomo and Lily try to move any body?
We can do this together, Gomo. Come on.
All of those have been resounding success.
Dude, I had an image in my head of Lily in that old school like 60s girl pose, and it says like, "We can do it." You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Now I want that art.
Them propaganda
Well, the-
poster.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I want that art.
You mean Rosie the
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Her.
Oh
I
my
want
Rosie
Lily
the
out.
Riveter.
We can do it.
Okay, Gomo, here. You grab the foot, and I'll grab the arm.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Are we pulling in like opposite direction?
Well, we'll find out. You guys.
Do they got a roll for it?
Yeah, they're gonna make strength rolls.
What do
yeah.
you think?
Oh, what do you get?
Normal roll?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad. 15 minus 1. Strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got 6 minus 1.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, between the two of you, you're able to grab onto a foot and slide Groger out from under the sea of children. And it's almost like
Bullshit.
he slides, gets pulled out, and the children stay there, like they don't even realize he's gone.
His hair is a mess. His
You
robe
know-
is all disheveled.
Over here, I'm out of breath. I'm all that pulling. I'm gonna be like, you know, Gomo, in hindsight, we could have probably asked the kids to move.
Well, hindsight is always 20/20. How are you doing, Grover? I'm like using Mage Hand to like kind of dust off and try to straighten out his robe.
I feel like with that ogre kid, like, I feel like it knocked the shit out of him. Like, so he's kind of dazed, like,
Almost like that time I got tackled by a goat.
What?
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 That's a story for another time.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Anyway, so what were you doing under there?
I was the
Are you sleeping?
kids. No, he's dazed, dude. He's like kind of out of it. He just saw hands and feet for like the past, I don't know how long he was under there. 5 minutes? I don't know.
No.
No, he's just a little out of it, but the kids were playing. I didn't want to interrupt.
I mean, that's all
Interrupt.
nice
You
and
were in the
dandy.
thick of it.
It's okay.
I need one.
He'll stand up.
So are you done? You had fun? You done with your playtime? Oh. I didn't click that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it I heard the bell. I'm assuming it's time for us to go.
I
Yes.
mean, I don't think she'll be out like right away.
Well,
Maybe
we
s-
should go to wait for her. The sooner we take care of this, the sooner we can buy a carriage, and the sooner we can leave and do what we're supposed to.
Hmm.
Leave. Like, you mean the quest, the
Yes.
crystals, right?
See the crystals.
Right. Okay. Well, anyways, but before that, lunch, right? Lunch. Yeah, let's go grab Tulane and get lunch.
Uh-huh.
We already skipped 11 C's.
What?
What?
Wub wub.
Alright, well, let's go then. Mother Matron, thank you so much again for, giving us time and giving us the lunch that's in Gomo's hand right now.
Oh, of course, dear. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget about the letters, okay?
Okay, I'll buy some extra paper before we leave.
The children are looking forward to it.
And like these two are speaking, and in the backdrop, you see Gomo like flinch when she mentions the lunch in his hands, and then like quick scramble to like stuff things in his mouth.
Oh my god. Oh. Is he being sneaky about it?
Oh yeah.
No. In fact, he's not.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. The mage hand A-OK sign.
Anyways, he's choking on the food. We can ignore him.
Everything gonna be Irie.
What?
Okay. So, are you heading off to the church now?
I'm heading
Yes.
out
Yes.
of the
Okay.
orphanage.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna wave bye to the children as he leaves.
We gotta
Some
close
of
the door
them-
in time.
Some of them pay attention, but most of them are just they're really into the food that you guys brought them. You know,
Oh,
they're definitely grateful for everything they've been given today. The love and attention from this this gentle giant and food. Tears already streaming. All right, so
Ah, my computer's lagging.
well,
Oof.
stop it. Tell it to stop doing that. It's not allowed.
Stop.
Thank you.
Right. So, did you want to have moment alone with Tulane and we go get the carriage, or did you want us to all go together for your second lunch?
Carriage. I'm not. Well, let's get Tulane first, and then maybe we can talk about it over lunch. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Wanna just be like,
I'm not looking forward to going
I'm
through that crowd.
starting to get the feeling that you don't want to go. Well, let's go get her.
Oh, I absolutely want to go get lunch. What are you talking about? Have you met me? Hello? It's just the people, the crowd.
Do
I'm
I
leaving
look
mass.
at the crowd in the church. Do I see Tulane anywhere?
Roll perception.
I will roll perception.
Yes, you will.
I got a 19.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
wow.
19
What?
flat plus some
No.
stuff, or okay,
9 plus 10.
Oh.
10 plus 9.
10 plus 9. That's 1 less than my passive perception.
Okay. Anyways, you actually don't see, as you were looking through the crowd of people coming out of the church. Most of them are coming out. So after the bell tolls, there's a lot of people are leaving. You don't see Tulane.
I want to try and fight my way through the wave of crowds coming out of the church.
Okay. And you can go ahead and make an athletics check to try to make your way through.
I said fight, but I think I'll be able to move nimbly through.
Yeah.
I forgot that I have the halfling thing where you can occupy the same space without incurring penalties.
So we can change it to dexterity then, so we can do like acrobatics since you're trying to be nimble about it. Because athletics is more strength based, right? So.
Oh, you're still gonna make me roll, okay?
Yeah, I want you to roll.
Why did I become halfling in the first place? And it's just kidding.
I became halfling, so
Is
I
that
didn't have to roll through large crowds.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, dexterity based. Yeah.
4 plus 10. Okay, yeah, 10 plus 4. 14.
All right. Yeah, you have no problem getting through this crowd. As Lily and Grover kind of get left behind you a little bit as you're walking through.
It's always a dance. Let's see, where's Tulane? Looking around. Do I see anybody I recognize? Maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's people that you would recognize just from being here, as much as you did before. But no one specifically.
Okay.
Specific.
Assuming they're probably like cleaning up and whatnot.
You could ask.
I look back at Lily and Grover.
And they're still trying to push their way upstream.
Like salmon.
Yeah.
Their breeding grounds.
Oh my god!
Okay, I didn't
that came way
Okay.
too quick.
That was. You had that ready.
Actually, I did not. It's like I heard salmon and I was like, oh, they swim up river for to breed.
Yeah. You made that connection real quick.
Yeah, you look back and they're nowhere to be seen. They're on the ground making out.
Oh my god.
No.
Do I need to get the spray bottle? Good lord.
No, we're not doing that.
As soon as you notice you're on the ground, you're sprayed
what's
down
in
anyways.
what's in the spray bottle?
Not here, no. Okay, so yes, they're fighting their way through to come up to you where you're at.
I just roll my eyes and head further into the church.
No.
I'm actively looking for Tulane now. Just like
Okay.
looking around and I don't know why I rolled. You didn't even tell me what roll it is.
Well, you know it's perception, but I was just going to use your passive one. But if you want to roll,
okay.
What'd you roll? I'm just curious now.
A plus 6, 14.
So 2 under.
Getting a lot of 14s here.
Well, as you're looking around, you do see people in instructional or like in robes, like dressed as people that are teaching less, and you see where they're coming in and out of, so you head that way. And eventually, just looking through classrooms, you do see Tulane, and she is indeed picking up and tidying up the area that she was just in.
Oh.
And after a moment, she looks up and she sees you there, and she says, "Oh, you
Mage
just
hand
missed
wave.
the class."
Class? What do you teach?
Whatever's needed. it's usually basic things. This one was just on basic knowledge of religion and how it affects us, and things like that. Things me and you learned at a young age.
Oh, you should teach more useful things like arcane magic. See, that's more useful. And spell components and potion ingredients.
She kind of continues to work, but she has a little bit of a smirk on her face, and she says, it could be for some people. But that school's in a different town.
And don't I know it. Anyways, lunch. Lunch? Yes?
I guess. Have you always eaten this much food? I don't think I remember you eating this much.
Yeah, no. Yes, no. Like, it's not a recent thing, if that's what you're asking. I have it under control. Like, look, that's not bad. Like, I'm like gesturing, and I have all my hands like kind of like trying to outline, how I'm, slim-ish, not fat, not rotund. It's, sensible, responsible figure.
I meant nothing by it. just an observation.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, it's usually when people point out how much you eat, it's about, this.
Well, just give me a few more minutes, and I'll be ready to go.
But
I have to come back later.
Oh, okay. Well,
In
of
a
course.
couple hours.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'll be south end. Outside then.
Okay. And she just continues to work. Heads towards the
Give
broom.
A little like awkward like finger point and like and, like see myself out and bump into the door a little bit.
She ignores that completely.
Awkwardly standing outside the door. Looking around.
I'm assuming Lily and Kroger, were you guys trying to eventually meet up with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys, about this time is when you guys would meet up with Gomo outside the door.
I'm like
You see him just
whistling
kinda-
and seeing
yeah,
how like
waiting.
the acoustics of the chamber kind of like makes it echo and like and like moving around to different parts and like
And she does come out and turns and closes the door and says, "Okay, where are we headed?"
well, what's a good place? I haven't been in the town for a while, so
Well, the new talk of the town is these Oswin places, because they're new foods.
oh,
So
you
there's
know
always
what?
that.
Oswin, yes, let's do that. That's new. I like that. I tried some at Ardenrun, and that was pretty good.
So you've already had it.
Well, I mean,
All right.
yeah, but I mean, it's always different, right? The different restaurants have something different to offer, so it's always good to try new things.
I
Does-
suppose I've always been a little scared to try it, but if you say it's good.
It's different. I mean, may not be for everyone, but I'm sure they have something for someone.
Okay.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be so popular, right? Right, guys? Right? I'm like turning and looking over to Kroger and Lily. I was like,
Yeah, I think it sounds like a
Oswin?
good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's go find well, plenty if you know one, lead the way. Otherwise, I guess we'll just go find one. Hope it's not too crowded.
I think I know where one's at. And she just starts walking to lead the way.
I follow suit.
All right, and eventually you guys do end up in the Rose Quarter, a little farther in the southern end by Solutions and Answers down in that general area.
Oh, okay.
And there is a little shop that's opened up over there. And the front of it is made to look like a traditional Oswin, like tea house type deal. Yeah. And you
Tea
guys.
house.
Yep. You guys can go there and get food similar to what you had in Arden Run.
Let's grab a seat and order something. Something. Food.
Okay. Something food. Yep, they have things that are something in food. Those are two things on the menu.
Wow. Tea and something.
Yeah. You caught me on the spot. We're gonna say here. I don't want to put this on stream because it's probably can't. But I'll put this in here so you guys can get an idea.
Oh.
Boop.
Ah.
Something like that.
Wait, it's not loading for me.
It's a little more modern, but you get the idea.
Oh my god, Discord is being stupid slow for me.
Stupid Discord.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right. So, you're able to secure food. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about? And actually, I guess Tulane would ask that. So, what's the occasion?
Occasion? What occasion? There's no occasion.
You don't. I mean, first you just appear out of nowhere in the city, and you've been here for a little while, and now you just start visiting me at work and wanting to have lunch, and it's just, I don't know. I just get a feeling there's more to it.
Oh.
Intuition, I guess.
Well, we need some snacks or something to go with this tea.
Besides,
Yeah, like,
and she looks over at Lily and says, "Will you talk to me at least?"
Yes. Actually, you were there when your brother got possessed, right? I think you were there. Yes, you were there. Our other group is not coming back. They are continuing the quest without us because they wanted to do a split, and they want us to continue the quest going somewhere else.
So, half your team left you? They just abandoned you?
I don't know if abandon's the right word, but they did let us know and didn't just leave in the middle of the night without telling anybody.
Guess I'm confused. You said they went off to do the quest alone, and that you're doing something different. So it sounds like they just left you.
Can I get the menu, please?
Well, I wouldn't. The only reason why I wouldn't say that is because I know what it's like to be abandoned, and this isn't the same thing. They.
Yeah, so have I. So am I.
I look over to Gomu when she says that.
She does it. She looks
The
right.
menu,
she
please?
just continues looking
Like-
at you.
Yes, the menu. Yeah.
But
Yep, the
anyway,
rectangle one. Yes.
So this this human that's clearly not Oswin comes over to you and goes, all right. Here's your menu. You just
Thank
relax."
you. Thank you so much. Ah, gee. Okay.
And then it turns around and leaves. It doesn't even stay around, just turns around and leaves.
You know what? I don't think Gomu wants to leave you. And if that's the case, I'm gonna look over to Gomu and be like, you can stay here. We can go do this.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you're doing exactly?
We have to go collect the crystals that Mav told us to get in order to, and I'm gonna like get a little bit closer to her to do kind of like a whisper thing. It's like, in order to get the Oswins back their magic.
She just continues looking at you, but she's like staring at you, like kind of like at you, but really through you, and then she just like kind of just blinking, like she can't really comprehend what you just said. It's like, just... I'm sorry. I can't believe you guys are actually going to go through with that.
I don't know about everybody else, but I feel like this is something I have to do.
I mean, she kind of like looks around in the place you guys are at, and she's, I mean, not that they're all bad, but I mean, look, we're finally getting to a place where we can get along without it. I just don't think that's the best solution. I mean, think about the history. They were basically slaves for hundreds of years. And then they were freed, started a war, and we're finally getting to some type of peace, and then you just want to just give them their magic back. Imagine what that's going to do.
Don't have the same opportunities that we have here. Some people have magic, some people don't.
Yes, some people have magic, some people don't. They don't.
They could.
You know, I don't really tell a lot of people this, but for a good chunk in my life, I was raised by an Oswin.
Kind of just looks down at the table. Well, I guess that kind of helps me understand your way of thinking. Like, she really has to pause and think before speaking. And you can tell she's clearly trying to formulate the words in her head before she speaks. And then she looks back at Gomo and says, well, are you gonna say something now? And then she looks over at Groger and says, what about you?
I am with Lily. I feel that this is important for us to do. And there's a lot of uncertainty with what could happen if we do. But it seems like if we don't, it's also just as, well, at least for me, I'd say it's more frightening to think about. For me, at least. And I also agree, Gomo, if you don't want to go, that's okay. You can stay here. You can spend more time with your sister.
It's not that I don't want to go, okay? I just have a lot of other priorities.
What if I could go with you?
Like, huge wide eyes. Like, what?
Well, I mean, we might be hard pressed to convince them to allow it, but I think it would really depend on how much you're willing to tell them. But I think we could convince them to let me go. I mean, this is a big deal. It's basically a quest from a god. She kind of like gets a little quiet when she says that. She's like, I mean, that is how can they deny that? It'll also let me stay with you longer, protect you.
I don't need protecting.
You know healing spells, right?
I know
Of course
some.
she knows healing spells. She's a freaking cleric, for crying out loud. But see, okay, that's very, very nice. It's just, but it. See, we're told to go after these crystals that we think we know where they are, and it's way up in the northern part. There's like one like way across the ocean in an island or something. It's a long journey, okay? And I've been. See, I wouldn't even been mixed up in all this if I wasn't pursuing my own quest, and it's important and it's urgent. I can't go on a new.
What are you trying to say? You don't want me to go with you? You don't want to go at all?
I'm not saying that. I just can't. I don't know what's most important right now. Like what to do.
She leans in a little bit and she says, a literal god gave you a command, a quest, whatever you want to call it. And you're saying you don't know what's the most important.
Sure, whatever. Look, I know that's important to you. It's not to me, okay? The same god that denied me magic in the first place. And who gave me magic? Was my sensei, okay?
String turned off.
Yeah, I don't know why. Suddenly it's off.
What?
Oops.
What happened? It says it's still streaming.
gonna stop streaming and start it again. Yeah, OBS says streaming's up. Dun dun dun. Had a really, really exciting moment too. There's a lot of drama.
Hanger.
I'm trying to. Okay. Up, we're back. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, OBS.
Okay, we
OBS
back.
decided we're not.
We
streaming.
back, boys and girls.
Cut. Action.
I don't know what
Totally,
they heard last.
totally
so-
took us out of it too. That sucks.
I hate it. I don't. Now I'm like, where did it cut off?
Yeah.
So just go back to Gomo talking about how he doesn't think talking to a god is important.
Look, like, okay, I get it. You know, like, the whole God thing, that's important to you. It's not to me, okay? It's the same God that denied me magic. Supposedly the same guys who denied Oswin magic. Wait. Now that I put it that way. Whatever.
Oh, and it's all on how you look at it. I mean, you say it denied you magic, but I don't see how a mortal could have given you magic. So how do you know this god wasn't the one that gave you the magic later in your life anyways? Maybe there was some reason why you had to wait till this moment.
That's not how that works. You just slapping on any coincidence. Like, just slap on God on any coincidence and use that as an explanation, as a justification, as some kind of evidence of purpose, of their existence, of their will.
I mean, he did kind of talk to us and told us his will and his existence. And I'm not religious.
Most people, the majority of people, go through their lives wondering if they're real or not, if the things that are happening are because of them or not. You've talked to one. You can talk to one whenever you want. You had one possess you, supposedly. You had one come to you for guidance and help. Who else in this world can say that? And listen to me. I'm advocating this when I'm not even sure if what they're asking you to do is for the good of our kind anyways. But again, I'm conflicted because I'm not sure if it's the correct thing to do, but at the same time, how can you deny it? How can you deny that a higher power has said something as profound as this?
But it doesn't make sense. Why would they pick me? Why not you? Who already has faith? Why not Neelan? Why not someone who they already have a connection with? It doesn't make sense.
I don't have the answer for that. I don't know why they picked you. There must be a reason.
And why do they always do things and never give some kind of explanation or answer?
Why do you always have to have the answer? Why can't you just have faith?
Because faith didn't grant me my powers.
It might have. It's just something we're gonna have to find out, I guess.
Oh, I know for sure I had absolutely none of it left. I had none of it left when my sensei showed up.
And she kind of squints her eyes a little bit, and she says, I do remember that you couldn't use magic, and I do know that you can now. So what do you mean? How did this sensei just give you magic without them being some higher power?
Doesn't have to be higher power. It's a system. There's a whole system of arcane. There are things you can learn. It's not just some all-powerful thing that just wills it. It can be controlled, manipulated.
I'm not
I
so
had a
sure
problem.
it can
It
be.
was fixed. He fixed it.
Sounds very unbelievable.
Well, I'm right here. I
And
can cast
I'm not
magic.
I'm not saying you're not here, and I'm not saying you can't. It's a little unbelievable that some random mortal
It's
was
not
able to
random.
grant you. How are they not? It's one person in a sea of people on a planet, on
One
a world, on a land.
extraordinary person.
Sounds like there's more to this person then, which brings me back to my original point. They don't sound like a normal person. Hence, maybe there's more to them.
Maybe, yeah, like years of study and inspiration. Maybe they were born gifted. I don't know. Maybe there is. I'm sure there is something special, but he's like none other. But for you, it always comes back. It always comes back to religion. Why? That too. Like, why is it always back to that? Like, why is that the ultimatum? It's like, oh, I can't explain this. And, well, it must have been God. Why?
There hasn't been a reason for that not to be the case for either one of us. I remember a time when we were younger that, I questioned it too. But, I mean, every time that there's been a want or a need, it's been fulfilled eventually. And there's been no other reason for a lot of things to happen. And there's never been a time where I've had to question my faith. And I've been rewarded for it. I mean, the powers I have are because of it.
How can you say that? How can you say that when, at the moment of the absolute need, when he was needed the most, our faith was betrayed? See, maybe
Like
you
I
don't.
said.
Maybe you don't know it like I do, because I did. I tried. I called for him. I've told you
There-
the story, but it's not like experiencing it firsthand.
I'm not here to... Let me rephrase. I didn't come here to try to push religion on you. I'm just trying to say you can't deny that some form of higher power has asked you for help. That's really all I'm trying to say. And my faith has been rewarded to me. I have power to prove that what I have given has also been given to me. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not
Well, you
trying
must
to tell
have
you
been-
what you can or can't do or say.
All right, be that as may. I mean, you must have been really fortunate. I mean, good for you. But faith is like trust. It needs to be earned. It needs to be earned through action. You have to prove yourself trustworthy, like these two over here. I'm pointing to Lily and Grover.
Like in the middle of all of this, I was ordering some more tea. I'm like, never mind.
Well, what better place to start? I think this person that you've been speaking to has shown a lot of
Brain dead.
trust. A lot of trust in you and your team by coming to you.
That's
So-
assuming you believe what they said is true.
It's not what I believe, it's what you guys believe. You guys were the ones tasked with whatever it is that you're tasked with.
I mean, what even is the task? For all I know, we're just pawns to some politician's scheme to get their hands on some very powerful artifacts. Heck, we're probably being watched right now and being followed by some secret agents that are just, the moment we locate those artifacts, those crystals, they're gonna tip off a whole army to just swoop in and just snatch it right off. I bet that's probably what's happening.
Sounds like the three of you, have some things to talk about. So, I don't know, maybe you guys need some time to think about this. But my offer still stands. If that's okay, I could go with you. I'm sure it wouldn't be an issue with the church. From what you guys have said, if you're willing to tell them about it, I'm sure I could go. And she kind of looks back and forth for a second, kind of just like looking around, being satisfied. She looks back at you and says, and to be honest, I do have some secondary motives. With the all-seeing eye, I think it would be good information for them as well if I was to be able to go with you. So it'd be good for them as well as us. We could be together as a family for longer.
I'll think about it. Look, I was gonna. I have to think about this. I can't go on a wild freaking goose chase, complete opposite direction of where I was going. It's just. Look, thanks for the offer, though. It means a lot.
You're welcome. Thanks for the food. You are paying, right?
Yeah, of course. I invited. Sure, yeah. Of course. And you can like
Great.
see him like awkwardly like jingling and weighing the coin pouch under his cloak, like with his left hand. Anyways, yeah. So this mochi thing is like really well. Like that bread, that bread is way too chewy. It feels undercooked. They probably didn't bake it all the way. I'm not paying for that. Check please. Yeah.
Could you imagine being an outsider doing that? Jeez. All right. Anyways, you get your check for. Wait, who is it? Are you paying for everybody, or Lily and Groger are paying
I
for
asked
themselves?
for
Or
the check, and so whatever they, I mean, at a Japanese restaurant, unless you, at the before you order, you tell them you want to do warikan, which is like split checks. They'll bring you one check for the table.
well, that's at Japanese restaurants. You're at an Oswin restaurant right now.
Well,
Okay.
I'm making assumptions here. Well, tell me I'm wrong then.
Swamptions? Oswin? Okay. Anyways. I was just trying to get Panda in here with the dad jokes. She hadn't said anything in like 30 minutes. Okay.
If he needs help, I can help.
So you get your check. It is in the, you gotta remember, it is in the Rose Quarter. You know it's kind of expensive in the Rose Quarter. So for all of you guys together, 9 silver.
Yikes. I put down 1 gold piece.
Nice. Very nice.
So
How gentlemanly of you.
well, I mean, I'm expecting change, but do they bring back change or do they just take it as a tip?
No, they bring you back your change.
Oh, okay. Wait, so how much was it? 9
9 silver.
silver, so
You
1
get
silver
one
back.
silver back.
So you get 1 silver back.
Phew. I mean, interesting food. I much prefer the fish plates.
And the guy, as he brings it to you, he's like, well, you can try those next time.
I mean, thank you. We enjoyed the food. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, take the 1 silver off the. Put it in my pouch.
He was kind of a jerk. Okay, well,
So I
What's
guess you have
next?
to go back to the church then.
soon. I mean, if there's nothing else that you wanted to talk about, or, I mean, I honestly think the 3 of you should maybe talk this over. It sounds like, you're conflicted on your own.
Yeah, well,
These 2 sound like they actually know what they want to do. So
Well, I'll talk about it with them. I'll talk about it later with at another video. Maybe back at home. But I do have before you go. Can you take a look at this and see what's like if it's something that's that you know how to fix? And I like gently pull and fold over the cape and kind of like have my back towards Lily and Groker, and I'm rolling up my sleeve, like undoing my bracer and like rolling up the sleeve and showing her my left arm.
her brows furl and she looks at it and then looks right in your eyes for a second, and you can see a worried look on her face.
Like that's fixable, right?
And she looks at the other 2 behind you and then holds your hand and closes her eyes for a moment. And you feel a surge of power run through you, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. And then she opens her eyes and she says, "Seems me and you have more to talk about as well."
Oh, you're making it sound a lot worse than it is. Don't scare me like that. Come on. It's probably gonna go away. Right? I mean, Like it doesn't hurt that much. It just kind of like feels numb more than anything. And like occasional stings every once in a while maybe. Like it just feels kind of stiff, you know, like
If it would go away on its own, I don't know why I couldn't make it go away. I think there's more to it.
right. Okay. Well, I mean, look, that's what I see. That's why I needed to talk to Sensei about it. He knows these stuff, you know.
As I said before, you three, and she says it loud enough where the other ones can hear, you have a lot to talk about.
But fine. We'll talk about it, okay?
Not later.
But I mean, if it's not right now, it is, you know, by definition later.
She
Not gonna-
gives you an evil glare, and
No,
she says,
wrong.
"Don't be an ass." All right,
I'm not wrong.
I have to go back now. And she slaps your hand and then walks away.
All right. Well, have fun or whatever it is you do.
Let me know what you guys
Why?
decide. I'll be back later tonight if you're still in town. If you're not, I'll know what your decision was.
Come on, we wouldn't leave without saying goodbye. Jeez. Whatever.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. Well,
So-
she takes her leave off to the church.
I roll my sleeve down and try to loosely, like, kind of haphazardly fasten the bracer back on. Unfold my cape over, covering my left arm. And turn to face Lily and Groger. So, we should talk.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not on the streets. Like, awkwardly looking around at all the passersby and...
Would you like to go?
I mean, home's right
Would you-
there, like right around
I
the
heard, would you like to
corner.
go? Did you say anything else other than would you like to
Oh.
go?
Would you like to go back home?
Oh, okay.
It's probably where we'll have the most privacy, so...
Okay. So you guys head back to the Lindaberry estate. On your way, since you've already seen that person in the tree, you kind of just glance over to see if they're there. There's someone in that same spot. Whether or not it's the same person, don't know, but there is someone there.
I slowly and very awkwardly, like, stutterly raise my mage hand and give an awkward wave. Like, about like two really slow and awkward stuttery waves left and right.
You glance a look at them. They're very confused.
Looks away. Like, weird people.
It's interesting. That's exactly what they're thinking.
Like, who lives in a tree? Like, why would that? I bet they're religious.
I mean, they are living in a tree next to a church.
Man, just
Yes, we worship Father Foliage.
Oh my god.
I killed her. All right, you
It's all
you pass Father Foliage, and you head to Lindaberry Estate.
It's always the Bayana worshippers, them tree herders, man. It's just
the tree sitters in this case.
weird folks.
Weird folks.
I mean, we've seen one up close.
Hey, don't judge. This is a judgment-free environment.
God. Oh, is it? Oh. Oh god.
Oh, it's so unpredictable. Man,
All right, so you're back at the Lindaberry Estate.
so special. Buzz, buzzing. Well, why don't we kind of, get settled down in the common room or something? You know what? Let's go to the guest room.
Okay.
And I gesture over down the left hallway as I'm heading over to the left.
You guys make your way down the left hallway.
No. I
Going-
gesture them over to the right hallway towards the guest
Oh.
room, and I'm going left.
Oh, interesting. You guys going down to the?
What are you guys
Are you
doing?
following him or are you going to the right hallway?
I'm going left, but I'm gesturing you to go right.
Very confusing.
Have we been staying in the guest room this whole time? We should know where
Yeah.
it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Right hallway is down to the kitchen and the dining room. FYI.
You literally just had food. It's going
we're
down
just
the way of
gonna-
getting wood.
Follow him if he's going
She's following me?
right.
You're following me?
And I'm gonna grab you and be like, "You're going the wrong way."
Oh no, I'm so going to right. Oh no, don't pull me. Is this a grapple?
With me?
Are you grappling him to pull him away? If he tries to fight you, are you gonna let him go, or are you gonna fight him on it?
I mean, I'm like holding on to the back of his collar, so I guess if he pulls, he's gonna kind of go like that.
Instead of gaining food, he's losing food.
Oh.
I need to roll for something?
Well, if you're gonna try to get out of
Grapple
it,
off.
all right, yeah. So what is it? Strength? Strength versus either strength or dex. If I remember right, that's what we were doing.
I believe
Strength.
so.
Well, which one am I rolling?
Well, it was either, if I remember, it was like if you're holding on, it's strength, and
It's
then
your
he can
strength
either.
versus my strength or dex, depending on how I'm trying to get out.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna lose, right?
We don't know
It
that.
depends, like if he's just trying to brute force it, or if he's trying to like slither out, because trying to slither out of his, like maybe he just like comes out of his cloak or something. That's
Just
dex.
roll. Did you roll already?
Your turn to roll.
For the first time, I got a high roll in strength.
What did you get?
A nat 20.
Yikes! God damn it! God fucking damn it! I rolled a 19.
Well, we got the same. We match because I have -1.
Well, you have I have a -1 too. What?
Oh god, this is perfect.
I mean,
Nice.
like just barely breaking the tie. Like you're like dragging me back by the back of
All right.
like the neck.
So he gestures you to the right, starts going down the left. You just hook onto his cloak and be like, not that way.
I'm doing the walk forward motion properly, but I'm moving backwards because I'm sliding.
You've
fucking
just invented the
moonwalk.
moonwalk. Yep, you've invented the moonwalk.
Achievement unlocked. Hee hee.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What color are your gloves?
Prestidigitation white.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
Gomo needs a new outfit. All right.
Okay. All right.
From this moment on, I have a new skin for my mage hand.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
amazing.
It does already sparkle if you look at the art.
Yep. All right, so you're getting dragged to the guest room.
Shimon.
Okay, we're in the guest room, I guess.
Why would you deny me food?
Here, I'm gonna give him the lunch that they gave me at the orphanage because I didn't eat it.
You're saying I'm fat. I'm
Uh.
fat.
Did you call me pudgy, portly, or stout?
Who's fat?
You're almost getting there.
No, I'm not.
So as you guys make it to the guest room, and you guys, Lily and Groger, settle down for what could potentially be a long story, and that's kind of how I'm seeing it. So
Hmm.
Is
You
that
got
where
to
we
say.
take a break?
we can absolutely. Gomo, kind of walking back and forth, trying to collect his thoughts. We could take a break.
Eat it.
Are we taking a break?
Oh. All right.
I.
Break.
All right.
Restroom.
Break time.
Do commercial break.
Awkward. Do. Awkward silence.
We'll be right back. Don't change
After
the
these
channel.
messages. Oh.
Oh my god. Stay
Correct.
tuned.
I'm so glad I got a giant bag of popcorn.
to the guest room where Gomo is about to spill his guts, and we're going to learn all of his backstory. Take it away.
Oh, I digged up, by the way. I turned on the mic too late. It's like you started speaking
Wow.
mid-sentence.
Oh, I was
not
counting
sorry.
in my head clearly. I was
I
like,
know.
either you or
I clicked.
or
I
me.
unmuted the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Wow.
He was welcoming you guys back to the stream.
Welcome back to the table where Gomo is about to spill his guts,
Yes, yes.
and we're going to learn all of his backstory. Take it away.
No, we're not learning all of it.
Take 3.
Well, we're in the guest room, I guess. I walked in there involuntarily. Fine. Gonna walk over to like a little cabinet and rummage through it. Pulls out a little tiny tin can kind of thing.
You know, Gomo.
Hmm?
I meant what I said at the restaurant. If you don't want to go, don't go. If you have things that you need to do, that is the opposite way. Go do that. I really don't want us to be separated. I'm getting kind of attached to you guys, but this is something that I have to do. And even if Groger didn't want to go, I would still go do it.
Oh. Well,
I'm gonna look down a little bit. That's it. I look down a little bit, like you can tell, like there's something weighing on my mind.
If there's, say, Lily, you can go ahead.
You broke up a little bit there.
Oh, curses, Mike.
Versus spoiled again.
He's just saying, since she appears to have something weighing on her mind, if there's anything else you'd like to say, Lily, you can go ahead and say it. It's okay.
I do understand you needing to do what you have to do, Gomo, and finding your master. Because I'm not doing this quest for a noble reason. Maybe
why are you doing it? Are you gonna steal the crystals?
maybe
Oh shit! Plot twist.
if
Oh, sorry.
maybe,
Did I say that out loud?
maybe if I help the Oswins, maybe Daisuke would want me again. And just like all of you guys, I can have an actual family.
You're doing this for what? Basically, like, to get approval from who? Like this supposed father figure who claims to not recognize you?
don't know why he said that. I don't know why he doesn't want me. But he's the closest thing I've ever had to what you have, what Neelon has, what everybody else has. And I don't want to lose that. So if I have to go and change an entire race just so he could want me back, I'll go do it.
What I have? What do you mean? What I have?
I see you with your sister. I see Neelon with his siblings. You guys may have issues, but there's a lot of love in there.
Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, you're referring to family.
Yes.
Right. Well, how do I even put this? I mean, what do you even think a family is? Is
People that are
is it
there for you, that
blood
care for
relation?
you? No. If it was blood relation, then Daisuke's not related to me by blood.
See? Or me, my dad's family, technically speaking. So, are you sure it's family?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Well, whatever it is you feel like you're missing. Whatever it is you feel that you need to restore in your relationship with Daisuke, or I mean, does it have to be Daisuke?
Who else could it be? I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that you guys are even with me right now. Everybody leaves.
Okay, well, if they left, before they left, they were with you. They can't leave if they weren't with you. It's a connection and a bond. I'm just trying to understand. Look, whatever it is you feel like you're missing, I mean, I understand that there was some connection there, and obviously it's not there anymore. And you want to restore it, but it's not all you. It's a two-way thing. You could reach out all day, every day. And if the other person doesn't want to connect, you have to realize it's the more you try to reach out, it can hurt you more.
Something that's really rare for me since we've all met, but my eyes are watering and you could tell like I'm trying so hard not to cry.
Well, she's gonna feel like a kind of like a hand on her back and stroke her. You know, attempting to offer some comfort.
Well, the whole time I've been stuffing my face with what appears to be like some type of candy. I take one and offer it to Lily.
Lily gets one of the entire bowl.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
With
Kroger gets 0.
with extremely painfully apparent hesitation. It's being offered to her.
Please, sir, I want some more.
I Thank you. I still feel like this is something I have to do, though. Even if he doesn't want that connection anymore.
Well, I mean, make sure you do it for your reason. You know, do it for what you feel is important or just. Something that will validate your belief.
My belief?
Well, belief, value, whatever, you know, what you hold dear.
What I really believe is that nobody wants me, but I don't think that's what you mean.
No, not what you accept to be reality, but what you demand reality to be. Do it for that. For what you for what you believe. I'm closing the lid and putting the whole damn thing away, just like.
I take a deep breath and
There's like
kind
2
of rub
candies
my-
left.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and kind of rub my eyes to dry them. Like, I really didn't cry. I was able to hold it all in, but you could tell that it was like trying to hold it, and I'm just like pushing this down and be like, okay. Well, no matter what, I still want to do this. So, like I said, I know you have your own things to do, so it's your choice on what you want to do. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to. Despite how I act, I do respect and admire you a lot, Como. You've become someone important.
As she's saying this, I'm walking around the room, kind of kind of hugging the walls and like hiding the perimeter, and looking at pictures and other little knickknacks and artifacts around the room. And I'm walking, and then stops in front of a small bookshelf. Kind of like hand brushing up against the spines of the books, and one row at a time, going through the books and then stopping at one of them. Gently pulls one out.
You know, we have more.
Just flipping through the pages. Puts it back, turns around, about face. Faces the two of them. Right. Well, you two are set on going, right? You're gonna do this. You're gonna go on this fool's errand, knowing you could be just a pawn in someone else's game. But you're gonna go anyways.
Weren't we already doing that when we were sending messages for the king or whatever, the government?
You know what? I don't like it when you're right. I really don't.
Can't be wrong all the time.
I,
Even the clock is right
no, you,
twice a day. A broken clock.
no. See,
think is a better
I hate this because you're right a lot more than you think you are. Well, I'm not letting you two go alone.
Can I ask you a quick question?
If it's quick.
Well, it depends on how you answer. My question will be quick. Your answer, that's up to you. I understand trying to find your sensei, but why are you so desperate to find him so quickly?
Good question.
Well, you see, he's like this crazy genius level, spellcaster. He just knows a lot about magic, okay? And I need his help to figure something out. Something, and I'm.
No.
While I'm saying that, I'm like
He's-
rubbing my left arm with my right hand.
While he's like talking about needing help with like magic and stuff like that, I'm gonna open my bag and pull out the book. It's like, we have him.
Yeah, I don't trust weird, creepy guys I meet on internet. I mean, on online. I mean, on magic
But
books.
you already have a deeper connection with him than I do. He was inside you.
I don't like that word.
What,
Deep.
you?
That's look. You don't know
Could
what
be
it
worse.
feels like. It feels very, very intrusive. Okay, it's
Yeah, I've never experienced that before.
what a shame. Billy Grover, nothing. All right.
What?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm not
She did.
saying
She did
anything.
say. She did. She did say how.
I ain't saying shit.
He has nothing to say for this. I, as a player, have a lot of things to say, but he, no, he does not. He, I'm sorry.
Maybe if you tell me what your master looks like, I can like draw a picture and ask Matt if he's heard anything, so we could like have a better idea of where to look. Maybe he's not even in Olswin anymore, and he could be where we were heading. I thought Daisuke was in Olswin, but he turned out to be in Alderaan.
What the hell? Fine. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take my staff and wave it around. And then from the tip, like, do a pinching motion to draw out what appears to be like a string. And then I start wiggling around, waving around in the air. And it starts to form an image. It's a figure.
Yes.
I'm just basically casting minor illusion.
Mhm.
It's a bust figure of a furball, particularly like good looking, like very like symmetrical and very well kept. Not appears to have robes that look a bit druidic in nature, or some like think like Celtic. I'm trying to like
By the way,
Yeah.
just out of curiosity,
mm,
like the fact that he's showing you guys a furbolg, we have not come across furbolgs at all
Nope.
anywhere in this entire campaign.
Nope.
So
well,
just be
DM,
aware of that.
Are furbolgs even
No, yes, they are. They're a thing.
existence of them in common knowledge?
Common knowledge, I would say uncommon knowledge.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what I was getting at. So,
Yeah. I was just...
you would have to, just think about your character and would you even know what that is? I mean, they're very rare, rarer than orcs. Just saying something because orcs are pretty rare.
I was just waiting for him to finish describing him.
Yeah. He's got very trimmed and well-defined eyebrows, extremely symmetrical facial features, ears kind of sticking out to the side and tapers to a point. Has a bit like slightly wavy but very well kept hair, swoop like kind of brushed off to the back, and he has horns that kind of, it doesn't quite look very full on animalistic, like it's obviously of that kind of texture and such, but it feels almost sculpted in how like perfectly symmetrical they are, and the curves are very a little too clean to be natural, almost. I'm trying to find that image so I can post it so you guys can see.
I thought you were going to show us an image of your master. Isn't this a cow?
You're not wrong.
Wow. How dare you? I'm offended for him.
What do you mean? What is that? It's so fuzzy.
He's a
Cute.
furball. You've never seen a furball before? You at least heard of them. No?
A furball?
Furball.
Cannot
They're-
stay
Furball. It's a furball.
awesome.
It's a furball. Wow, you can't be serious.
Mm.
I haven't seen very many tieflings until I left where I was from. So
Whoop, whoop.
Well, there you go. You're rare. I mean, he's a rare.
not as rare as
Type
I
of
thought.
people.
I've met a couple.
Yeah, you just had at least one of them swarming Groger not that long ago.
Who was swarming Groger?
An orc.
Oh.
What did you? I heard that tone.
Swarming Groger. Excuse me. You cheating on me already?
Oh my
Knew
god.
it!
Oh my god. First of all, he would never. I'm offended for him.
That's a very good-looking cow.
I'm telling you, extremely unnaturally handsome, almost. Actually, I have a different image for that too. Let's put the big one. Anyways, you have a general
Well.
idea.
Yep. So let's get this handsomeness into a lily drawing.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I'm just so glad that nobody's seen her grower drawings.
Ay.
All right. So your master is a furball. Okay. So she's gonna get her pencil, and I'm gonna start drawing him to the best of my artistic abilities, which are the best in the whole country. And
That
send
is
it
for
over
the
to
dice
Mav.
to decide.
Send it over to Mav so he can and ask him if he's seen this furball and has an idea of like maybe where he might be, since he's like all future, past, person, god thing.
So, as you open the book to draw your picture, there is a question waiting for you.
Oh.
Oh no. And it says,
A whole lot of nothing.
yeah, it says a whole lot of nothing. And also, while you're thinking about that, if you want to if you want to roll for your drawing,
Roll for my drawing.
for your performance,
Oh my be god.
you should be fine, but we'll see. Because you're so good at drawing.
I'm the best.
I mean, it
where'd
is a
my dice
+8.
go? Where'd my dice go? Oh, there it is. I rolled into the corner. 15, and you said performance?
Yep.
Plus 4. 15 plus 4.
Yeah. You draw pretty dang close to what Gomo was showing you.
Ta-da! What do you think, Gormo?
What do you mean? What I think you probably do to the oh.
Little
That's-
god.
That's not terribly unusable.
There we go. Oh, also, Mav had a question. Is it? Hold on. I'm a little confused about the question, by the way, so hold on. Give me 1 second.
It's okay. I mean, we could talk about it a lot if you'd like to. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, does he mean all of us or just me?
Look, you read
Well, he
it.
was asking.
What?
He was
How do
asking
you? How do you interpret it?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how to interpret it.
Then be unsure about how to interpret it.
That's the fun of it.
I would I know that? That's my question. Let me see.
Well, it doesn't mean like, okay, so it's not go to your character sheets and write, that. Just like, as a human, like, or as a character in a story, in a world. What is your alignment? Like, what do you align yourself to? What do you see yourself aligned to? Is it good, evil? Is it a person? Is it a thing? Like, just
Oh, okay.
it's a deep question, but what do you see yourself aligned to? Like, what kind of person are you? That's basically what he's trying to glean information into.
Okay, well, along with the drawing, I will answer. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I try to help people when I can, so semi-good.
And you also asked if he's seen that person.
Or knows anything about him. Oh, what was his name again? Gomo? I forgot my accent.
My sensei?
Yes.
I have not said his name.
Apparently, his name is just Sensei.
Okay, I will put sensei here, so... Wait, what is his name?
I may have blurted it out in the past once.
Yeah,
What's
you're not
Johnny?
answering my question.
Oh, is this all in character? I thought it was out of character. Sorry.
No, that's why I said I forgot my accent.
See, it that helps, okay, to tell if you're in character or not. Are you asking in character?
Yes, I'm asking in character.
Oh, Moblon.
Sensei Mo Blonde.
Sensei is not. It's a title. It's not part of. Oh, Jesus.
He's
Wait.
more blonde.
You're supposed to say who? Anyways.
He's more blonde. This is more blonde.
More blonde. No.
Say more blonde.
Leave it to Roxy, Roxalotl.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying, okay? I'm trying
Moblon.
to ruin every name we give out. And I'm over here butchering her name.
Look, I'll write it. Are you trying to write it in the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, just give it to me. I'm gonna take
Here.
the book and pen and write it myself in common.
Okay.
I already put Sensei More Blonde in there, so you're gonna have to be like cross out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to scratch it off and then rewrite it.
And I put more blonde, by the way.
How do you get? What the? And you even spelled this wrong. More is More, not Moer. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
I never went to school. This is all self-taught.
And you had how long to do that?
I don't know. Oh, hold on.
You just leave it there. That's fine. I won't.
Look, Nyota only had a few months. She was doing
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, Nyota probably had like formal education where she was from.
Not uncommon.
It doesn't matter. She knows how to study.
Hey. Anyways, I hand the book back to her.
Okay, let's see. Oh, he answered pretty quickly.
What'd he say? And I like try to snatch it away.
Hey, but I could just read it to you, you know.
It says, the name does not seem familiar, but the person looks like my old apprentice.
What's it say?
Oh, I thought you took it from my hand.
Yeah, that's why I read it to you,
well,
because I thought you took it to read
okay.
it.
I tried to, and she said she. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood. Oh, you know. Wait.
Well, from what I've read, that just means that your sensei is like super old. Cause isn't he from like 500 years ago?
I don't. You mean my sensei?
No, Mav.
Oh well, yeah. Mav is like.
And if that's his apprentice, doesn't that mean? I don't know how this works. Is he immortal? Can he
Are
die?
you not his apprentice, technically?
Well, it's the book that I'm attached to, and not him.
And so by proxy, you are also Mav's apprentice, no?
I'm old.
How do you reach? Oh, I'm doing the Milan pinch between the eyes.
Broker's actually
Therefore,
laughing,
I'm
by the way.
old.
Just
Like
want to point that out.
it's a
God.
particularly, you know what? Yeah, that's a 18 plus 8. So yeah, it's a particularly good impression of Nilan pinching between his eyes.
I might even go so far as using like what is that? What is that? Minor illusion
Yeah.
to look like Milan. Pinching those.
Ugh. All right, just
You do realize I'm joking around, right?
stink eyes. Anyways, back to the book. How do you know this person?
And after a minute, it replies, I just mean, looks similar to my old apprentice.
Who would that be? Who's your old apprentice? What was his name? How long ago was this?
My goodness. Poor Penny.
It's all like freaking cursive, like really fast writing.
It comes back and it says, a very long time ago. And his name was Alavilar.
A what?
He's a lava.
See? Every time. You can't say a name, literally no name, without her butchering the heck out of it.
What's the name again?
I put it in Friday group.
Oh.
And it says, his book is the one you carry now.
Oh.
Would you look at that?
Alavilar. Okay.
It's a lava.
I heard a lot of lore. I'm like, what?
A lot of lore, a lot of lock, axolotl. I don't know.
He's a part of my Alotto group.
Yep.
Channel points are called a lot of points.
Okay. Okay. Alavilar.
I'm like kind of like, by the way, looking over his shoulder while he's like talking with Mav because I'm curious.
Dude,
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. He's kind of tiny.
Yeah, you can pretty much not look over his shoulder, but look over his head, basically.
just, casually. No effort required. Just I mean, looking over shoulder is just looking, you're like
Yep.
So maybe your sister was right because it looks like your master worked with a god.
Don't. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No.
What?
When was this? Where was he last?
That's what you put in there. Well, when was this and where was he last?
Yep.
Well, you have his book. So the last I knew, he was researching the crystals in his laboratory.
Fuck! Out of character.
Maybe
The
he's looking for-
What? What? Sorry. Anyways. That was out of character. Sorry.
You okay?
I was not expecting that. Okay.
He had to get it out of his
All right.
system.
All right. Back to character. What?
You know,
All caps.
maybe.
When?
You know what? I'll just let him talk to Matt.
I'm talking while I'm writing.
Hey, Groger, can you find out where we can get the carriage?
I could certainly try. Sure.
I can certainly try. Best words.
Ask Lucian. Just grab that bell and ring.
Yeah, he should just. You can go ahead. Let me.
Why you gotta force me? Why? You know I don't want to do this. Why?
Just look into the crystal. You'll see text pop up. Just speak to it normally.
Wait, how do I?
It's similar to the crystals at the front door, but they're like smaller ones in rooms. They're basically Alexa, okay?
Alexa.
But it doesn't speak. It just has texts that form inside it in the crystal as like there's
So
like misty, yeah.
Old fashioned.
Okay, so Groger, I mean not Groger. You're Gomo.
The other G and giggle.
Too many G's. It sounds to me that your master's on the same quest that we're on almost. Maybe we'll run into him looking for the crystals.
Did I say I hate it when you're right?
Yes.
This is his book. I write.
Are you gonna take the book away from me? Well, as long as he gives it to me, cast magic. That's all that matters.
I mean,
And it
you
says-
can technically, out of character by the way, you can technically just summon it back into your hands. You know that, right?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, she's done it. Whether or not she realizes she's done it, it's a different story.
I mean, if
But
she
has done
wills it, that's a thing. Like,
Yeah,
but
she has done it. He comes back and says, well, it's a Lovular's book, if that is the same person.
I'm fucking. I stop writing. I just like close the book, toss it over my shoulder.
I'm gonna catch it. Scratches on my tablet.
I'm going to the freaking kitchen.
My God. Unhealthy to a whole new level.
I am sick.
Hey. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Think of your
did-
shenanigans.
Did you get the location, Groger, from the Lucian?
Of where to get a
Oh.
carriage?
Yeah.
I was gonna DM the DM while
Well,
you guys were
you can.
talking.
You can.
Well, I mean, just about that, but since Gomo's going to get food. Okay, so he just uses this little crystal to call Lucius?
Look, I only
What
said
is his
I'm
name?
going to the kitchen. I didn't say I was going to get food. I mean, look, you're not wrong, but I never said
What are
that.
you eating?
Out of character. What else are you going to the kitchen for, Gomo?
Maybe I'm going to clean it.
You mean clean it out?
What?
I mean, you use magic to clean, so it's not like it's gonna take you a long time to walk in there, snap, and then walk out. So if you're staying there longer,
Objection, speculation.
God.
So-
Okay.
If you're just asking the crystal where you could get a wagon or whatever, it
Yes.
replies and says, "Have you tried the stables?"
our stables here.
There are stables. There are. It's not doesn't have a label on WorldAnvil,
Uh-huh.
but it's on the far right. You see, there's like a big fenced-in area at the edge of the. That's the stables over there.
What did he say, Groger?
Fenced in area?
He said to
Oh.
try the stables.
All right, let's go follow Gomor. We're probably gonna end up leaving sooner than we thought. Let's go. Gomor, are you okay?
You just hear some like clinking and clanking down the hall.
There. I've now made a marker for it.
Alright, curious.
So hopefully,
Ready to
if you refresh,
refresh?
it's there. Yeah, maybe. There it is. Hey, it worked.
Hey.
Hey.
Gomor? I'm gonna look into the kitchen. What are you doing?
It's the ball witch stuff in his face.
Ball witch.
I'm really happy that you enjoy my sandwich, but what are we going to do? I'm gonna market Ball Witch,
What?
and we can have that as merchandise.
We need a better name.
Make a perception check, Lily.
Oh, me? Okay. Where are my dice? Oh, there they are.
Keep forgetting your passive perception is ridiculously high.
Are you kidding me? Okay. I went from 19 and then went to a 3.
Well, I said
Oh.
perception check, but then like I said, I forgot your perception check is like your passive perception is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's 20.
So I'm trying to. Well, we'll talk about it another time. But so with your passive perception, you look at the ball witches and you realize it's, they aren't the same as the ones you've made. These ones actually do look quite nice.
Huh. Okay, who made Ball Witches? I have a patent on that. I'm just
You know what
joking.
that is?
I mean, if it has to do with money, yes. I had a very interesting education. It's all about survival and money.
This is like really, really handy. It's just like just whole meal in a ball.
So, what if we do this? What if you, like, you know, just stay here, take time to gather your thoughts and everything like that, and Groger and I go get a cart?
No need. I can bring these. These, like, you can just put them in little, here. Like, I'll just grab a couple of these bags and just throw them in there. Look.
Yeah.
In
Then you can
little
hold the
pouches.
balls in the bags.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
Did I
just
really
throw a
invent
couple
new way
balls
of
in a
doing
sack
Little-
and you're good to go.
Yeah. You got balls in a sack.
that? Of course, I would invent something that had to do with ball sacks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where's my Smirnoff?
Man,
Let's go.
imagine how you can market that. How many balls you can put in each sack?
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna market it. I have a food license I can renew, so
All right.
That is attempted murder. I will see you.
Fit 5 in
Sorry.
your mouth without swallowing, and the whole thing is yours.
okay.
It's like those
Um,
like giant noodle bowl challenges.
Wait. So, Gomor, before we head off, are you going with us?
Am I going with? Did you not hear me? I hate it when you're right. And you're right.
It looks like once again our searching for people have aligned to our
Well,
quest.
that just made it easier. I was,
And
quite frankly, I already made up my mind, but
okay, so we'll go get the cart. You can stop by the church and say goodbye to Tulane.
you know what? Yeah. I suppose I could do that. Yeah.
Oh, if
But
you
I
see the
d-
guy in the
but
tree,
I
maybe
don't-
you
I don't
should
wanna
give
go
him a
face-
ball witch.
No, but I don't want to go do that. Well, I'll come with you guys to get the cart, and then we'll swing by and say goodbye all as a group.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I'll make sure you save a sandwich. I think the guy in the tree probably hasn't eaten in a few days. He's just been there.
Ball.
A ball. Save a ball.
Ball. Yes.
Save a ball
Not,
from
not,
Well,
yourself.
not a
sack of balls.
sandwich. Superior to a sandwich.
You know, when I made that for Groger, I didn't think somebody was gonna like it this much. Let's go.
I didn't say I like it. And I'm grabbing a couple more as I'm leaving.
Alright, so let's go get the carts and then say bye to Tulane, and maybe we can finally be off on our quest.
Quest, yep.
Our quest
All
to
right.
help God. Help
On the way
erase
to the
and
cart.
find our masters.
You're on your way over to carts.
That's what it's called?
Carts.
Are you sure it's like a wagon thing and not a go-kart place?
It's just carts. You literally said, "Hey, we're gonna go get a cart," so I named it Carts.
But it's spelled with a K.
Well, yeah.
Is the shop
my
owner by any chance named
God.
Mario?
Oh my god.
If it wasn't, it is now.
Okay.
Luigi's in the back.
Mario Kart.
Oh no.
Hey, welcome to El Mario's
Oh
cart.
no.
Okie dokie.
Why do I drink at the wrong moments?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go to the carts.
Let's
Oh
go.
my goodness. Alright. We're here in front of the
In
place.
the lobby, they're like these like turtles with blue
Yeah.
shells and red shells.
Mushrooms. Oh
Some
boy.
Goombas.
Whole bunches
there.
of bananas hanging off the side of the wall.
This is a weird place.
All right, guys. Well, you didn't make it out by the end of the session because it is that time, but you're almost there.
Oh.
You're almost there. I give it the first 10 minutes of the next session, you'll be
Oh
out,
my God.
depending on how much time you spend talking to Slay.
Oh, so much faith.
Yeah. Yes, she has a lot of it.
Well,
But,
I learned a painful lesson about faith. See,
Well,
trust.
boy, guys. Oh, trust.
If you don't
were you saying about
trust,
trust?
you can't be betrayed.
Mm.
That's all I'm gonna
And
say.
I just imagine the guy, that meme with the guy just pointing to his head.
Big brain. If you don't trust, you can't be betrayed.
Like I said,
Ah.
like
Ah.
the Ace of Swords was a good card.
Well, on that note, well, first off, DM inspiration. Everybody has one.
Yep.
Yikes!
I'm gonna do a vote anyways, just because it's nice
Dang
to
it.
do.
I was
And-
so
and-
ready to
and-
use it for haggling at the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in Discord, if you guys would like to join Discord, you can vote there for who has the
If
best role
you
play.
mean you mean they do? But
Who has the
Sure.
best roleplay?
Who has the best role play? And man, there was a lot of it. It was very, it was dramatic, for sure. So you can vote there, and normally whoever gets voted the most gets DM inspiration. You can also vote here in Twitch chat if you'd like. And heck, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment. Why not? On that note,
seriously, we would love to know who the heck stays till the end. Like, that's ridiculous. What is wrong with you? Do you need help?
Roxy,
Yes.
aka Angel, please take it
Yes.
away and let us know about our card.
Well, the first thing I could tell you about the Ace of Swords is that it's a card about clarity.
Oh.
Get out of here.
So, no, it is. Look, let me get my little book and tell you the meanings. The meanings that it shows here are new projects, truths, assertiveness, creative thinking, and clarity. So, like, the moment that I saw you get that card, since I wasn't able to draw it, I knew that we were gonna, maybe not quickly, but we were finally gonna get somewhere. Like, to get Gomo that push that he needed, because this Ace of Sword, as you can tell from the picture too, it's just a representation of being able to see things more clearly and go for what your goal is.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
seeing what your goal is.
See, this just proves that witchcraft and occult doesn't work. I drew the card. See, it has nothing to do with spiritual energy and medium. It's just I drew the card.
So,
It's just
Wow.
random.
Random happenstance. It's just random that it was so perfect that you
Yeah.
drew it.
I mean,
on
when
the
you
session
consider
where
all
you,
the 74
you
possible,
of all the people,
if you consider all the 74 possible cards and then the reverse side, so that's almost 150 plus possible combinations. Like, it's just 1 out of 150, just chance.
and it
Just
just happened to be the
chance.
one that you drew, and you
Mhm.
had the most clarity this session. Yep,
yep.
completely random.
Just happenstance, you know.
Do we need to have that faith? Do we need to get Tlain in here to talk about faith again?
Actually, I was messing around with cards when I got home because since I was running late. I got the same card.
You did not.
I did too.
Faith. I'll take your word for it. Roxalotl. All right. So let's see.
Why are you still trying to be right? I already told you I hate it when you're right.
What?
Wow, what is all these? What? Why leaves? Oh, foliage. Got it.
Father foliage.
Father foliage wins again. No.
Oh my god.
Well, it looks like Gomo would have it, but Gomo already has it. But good job with all of your backstory drops. Holy cow.
Man, I didn't even talk about half the things I was gonna talk about this session.
But yeah. It was
Which
good.
just
It was
means
fun.
stay
Lots of fun.
tuned till next session.
Hell yeah.
Might find out more than you wanted to know.
Yeah.
Or maybe you do want to know. Eh? You don't know.
I mean, I want to know more about this sensei. That's what I want to know more about.
Sensei more blonde
More blonde.
Yep.
So
Sensei more
handsome.
blonde.
or larva.
Okay.
Join the Discord. You might later find out some trivia about him, where his name
Yep.
comes
And
from.
you'll see how handsome he is.
Oh my god.
and get some ASMR while you're at it. All right. So thanks a lot, and we will see you next Sunday?
Correct.
Not this Sunday coming up.
Not
the
this
one
Sunday.
after.
Next Sunday on the 18th.
On the 18th.
And
Sunday.
the
Yep, on the
23rd
18th.
will be a day off for the Giggle
Yeah.
Group. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
the
all
Giggle
100% my fault.
Not your fault.
Okay. Well,
Life
apparently,
finds a way.
apparently Roxy's my attorney, so speak to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not my
so,
fault.
thank you everybody for joining, and we'll see you on the Sunday for
The
team run. Yeah.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.